Hello everyone and welcome to part 31 of my 100% Borderlands 2 playthrough. We've reached a pivotal point in the series as of last episode. For anybody that missed it, we ended up completing all of True Vault Hunter mode last episode. This means that the only things remaining in both normal and True Vault Hunter mode are a few stray raid bosses, which I decided I would hold off on for a while. The reason being those raid bosses are going to drop a whole lot of items we're going to want to mark off on our list, so I figured it'd be better to save them for a later episode, and we're also going to have to go back to kill them for our badass challenge log anyway. That being the case, we can now set our sights toward UVHM, which is pretty nice. We ran through the main story earlier, but now we can actually get our teeth into it. More specifically, the OP levels. We got to get to OP 10 now. Those among you who read the description will know that we must now do all missions in the game for a third time on OP 10. However, this time around, that's actually going to be the easy part because we must also complete literally everything else on our list at the same time. Now I'll list everything that we've got to complete in this final playthrough in ascending order of difficulty. Number 1, we've got to find all the remaining Easter eggs. Number 2, discover all named locations on the map. Number 3, find the remaining 53 vault symbols. Number 4, finish the last 14 Steam achievements. Number 5, complete all missions again. Number 6, finish up our rare enemies checklist. Number 7, we have to collect all obtainable Zer0 skins that I don't yet have. Number 8, we've got to get a pearlescent item from the Tiny Tina slot machine. Number 9, we got to finish up our unique items checklist. Number 10, we got to finish our legendary item checklist. Number 11, we got to finish our pearlescent and seraph item checklist. Number 12, we've got to defeat all raid bosses at OP 10. Coming in last, but certainly not least, is number 13. Finish the entire badass challenge log, which I believe will prove to be the most difficult thing that we've got to accomplish for this entire series. That badass challenge log is a mean motherfucker, guys. I mean, my god. It is just an endless list of objectives. There's no end to it. Every single zone has its own set of objectives that we're going to have to complete. It's a lot, but we're going to do it. Now, obviously, that is an insane amount of shit to do in one playthrough, but before we can even start it, we've got to get to OP 10, which in and of itself is no small task. I mean, we're starting out here at level 67, so we've got to first get to level 80, then we've got to work our way through the OP levels, which is going to take a lot of time and a lot of farming. You guys have been seeing a little bit of XP farming in the background of this monologue, so I'm going to finish up doing that, and I'll see you guys once we're done. We've done it. We're level 80, everybody. Here's our final skill point to spend. Gonna pop it into right over here, Grim. Here's our build right now. We've got all 80 points spent, although I'm not gonna be keeping this build because we're gonna have to change this up quite a bit for the OP levels and for all the raid bosses we'll have to take on. Now I want to go over a few things that I managed to get while I was farming. First things first, I got this level 79 saw bar from a tubby skag, which I only found 2 tubby skags in all the farming I did, which is completely insane to me because I farmed all the way from level 71 to 80 here, and I ran through this, let me show you guys, this whole little area, spawned there, check over there, get all the skags. I'm pulling them over here right now, I just realized, but yeah, nothing, that was just a mistake on my end. Now I gotta kill all these guys before I can keep talking, my bad. Anyway, as I was saying, I ran through this whole area, then jumped over that fence using a grenade jump in order to get to Saturn. That's the route I was taking. I killed all the rabid skags for XP because they all give the same amount as bad maw, which is why I generally prefer this farm over bad maw, because sometimes I'll get 3 or 4 bad maws over here before I even get to the actual XP farm, which is 20 to 30k from Saturn. So pretty solid. Didn't take us too long to get to 80. It was a walk in the park compared to doing all the missions. I mean, mean, I'm pretty sure most things are going to feel like that compared to all the missions. Anywho, let me get to the items like I said. The first two things I want to mention are this Kerblaster and the Volcano here. These both dropped from Butt Stallion. We actually got a double legendary drop when we beat the DLC story in TVHM, so there they are. We didn't have either of these, so I'm going to mark them off on our list. Also got a Gub from Laney in TVHM. I believe that's who dropped it, the one in the fridge, so we'll mark that one off as well. And here we have the Stink Pot. I was very happy we got this because this is, you know, you got to read-only farm it if he doesn't happen to drop it for one of the story kills, but thankfully he did. So there it is. We'll mark the Stink Pot off on our unique list. Another one to mark off our list is the Veritas here. Not sure where I got this, to be honest with you. Must be a mission reward, but I don't think I got it for the other playthrough. So also got Mad Moxie's Ruby, got to mark off. A few different hives here. We actually got 4 farming Saturn, which is pretty nice. One of them's even level 80, so I'll mark off the hive as well. We've also got all the legendary Zer0 class mods now. I believe the one I was missing was the Killer, but I got that from another Tubby Skag that we killed over here. I don't know what's going on, but so far every single Tubby I've killed has dropped us a legendary Zer0 class mod. I thought they could drop all the other classes legendary class mods as well, but apparently, you know, I'm just getting Zer0 class mods, so I will take it. Got some bees I farmed here. Let me throw those out. Had to periodically refarm our bee shields in order to make, you know, farming Saturn viable. But that is everything that I wanted to talk about in terms of our items. I'm going to head on over to the Tiny Tina DLC now. The reason I came over here is so that I can farm a bee shield. I'm sure that surprises nobody. I want to get a really good level 81 with like 5 or 6 second recharge delay. The reason I want a really good one is because we're going to be using this bee shield for the OP levels, at least the first few. I'm hoping to get 5 OP levels with our initial build going into the peak, but we'll see about that. Might have to refarm before we get to OP 5. The build that I want to use for the first 5 OP levels or so is the Infinibee build. It involves an Infinity Pistol, a +6 one-shot, one-kill class mod, and a bee shield, as the name suggests. So I'm going to be farming this chest over here for a +6 one-shot, one-kill class mod, and then doing the bee shield farm as well. Do 2 in 1. After we get those 2 items, the last thing we need for the build is a corrosive Infinity Pistol. I'm not going to be too picky with the parts as long as it's corrosive. I really don't care. Like I said, this isn't going to be our only build for the OP levels, just something to start us off. Anywho, enough rambling. I'll get back to the farming, and I'll see you guys once we've got something to talk about. Wow. Inflammable. 79. Monster. Finally got an Infinity. It's been a lot of runs, probably about 20 or 30 I would say. I've gotten 2 Tubby Skags before I got 1 Infinity to drop. It's not what we're looking for, not corrosive, and it's bladed, so kind of bad. So yeah, gonna keep on farming. Well, that's closer. We got a burning Infinity now. First elemental one I've gotten. I've gotten probably 6 normal ones. This is our 7th Infinity Pistol. I will hold on to that. Okay, well, we've got everything but the corrosive one now. That's just nice and peachy. Well, it's not a corrosive Infinity, but you know what? That'll still help us out in the peak, so I'll take that. 0 fuse longbow corrosive cloud, not too bad. Well, guys, I've been farming Doc Mercy for probably 4 or 5 hours, and I just have not gotten a corrosive Infinity. It doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. It's not really going well at all. There's another one. Same old, no element. I've gotten like 10 of these with no element. I've gotten 3 fires, and I've gotten 1 electricity and 0 corrosive. Of course, I've gotten everything but the corrosive, and I just can't do this anymore, especially if I want to get the video out in a decent amount of time. I'm just going to have to go and try to do some OP levels. So I think I'm going to farm one more thing before I do that. Actually, I'll head over to Lynchwood and get a new Sheriff's Badge. That way I can boost the power of our non-elemental Infinity and our Herald, because that's probably going to be what we're using. Maybe I'll use the electric one. Actually, I do have an electric Infinity. That might do a little bit better than a non-elemental with the shock bone. This is an excessive amount of Sheriff's Posse. I did not know this many Skag Riders would even spawn. Look at this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10. Thank goodness for these corrosive clouds, you know, doing wonders out here, keeping me alive. All I gotta do is hold on to the grog nozzle and watch these guys bathe in acid. Okay, I give up. I killed the sheriff twice. It didn't drop. I don't really care. I can't be bothered to sit here and farm a whole nother item for another I don't know how many hours. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the one I've got in my storage. Time for OP1, everybody. I ended up just grabbing the sheriff's badge out of our storage because I didn't get one from the sheriff after killing her twice. I don't know why, but I didn't get one. I thought it was a guaranteed drop. So not a big deal. I don't think the stats are all that different on them. I haven't changed our build at all. I just want to see how we're going to do with what we have. Rocking the grog nozzle. Got an electric Infinity. Slagga just for slag. flag, and then I got a herald for second winds and, you know, just for some big damage. The inflammable bee shield we got earlier, 0 fuse longbow, corrosive cloud. Got a sniper class mod for the +5 one-shot, one-kill. I'm thinking this might be better than the +6 one-shot, one-kill we have, just because it's going to lower our shield capacity by a lot less, and it's going to boost a lot of other good skills. And we're only missing 1 point on the one-shot, one-kill, so should be fine for the infinity build, as well as a shock bone. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, it works against pup skags, that's a good sign. Okay, you know what, I'm starting to think maybe I want to go ahead and pop on a normal infinity. What do I got? With the sheriff's badge, just so I can get that extra fire rate and, you know, damage there. So that's going to be pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no contest. The first few OP levels shouldn't be too bad. Those are generally pretty easy, so I don't think we're going to have too much trouble with them. Not saying we're not going to die, but, you know, if we do, it's just going to be because we make a silly mistake, not because it's too difficult. My plan now is to just keep pushing through the peak with the gear we have. I'll keep going until it doesn't take us any farther, so I'm thinking we'll probably get to around OP4, hopefully OP5, but, you know, that might be a little bit of a long shot. But no matter where we stop, I'm going to keep on going till I can't any longer, till I think our build is inadequate to progress. Then I'll go and refarm some gear, but that's probably going to be on the next episode because this one's already had quite a lot in it. Gotta love the drunk slag. I can't hit shit with that. Come on now. There he goes. One of the biggest advantages of using Zer0 on the peak. Where's the spot? There it is. Just you insta-kill all the spider tanks. Doesn't matter what you use. All you gotta do is shoot them. As long as you have Bore, I might add. But, you know, if you don't have Bore on Zer0, what are you doing? I'm making pretty good time. Looks like I didn't really need a corrosive infinity pistol. Not saying it wouldn't help. The corrosive would get a ×2 damage multiplier against all these enemies. So quite literally double the damage. Now the boss fight. I don't think we're gonna have every assassin for the first time around. Should just be 1 or 2 of them. Are you an assassin? No, you're just a nomad. What are you doing, man? You don't even have a gun. Oh, never mind. I stand corrected. He does have a gun. There he is. Assassin 1. Are you Wreath? I believe it's Wreath, right? Wreath, I know it. Do an execute on him, getting knocked back. Could have gone better, but there he goes. Oh, okay, this is bad. Alright, death mark and slag. Get that drunk out of there, Infinity. Okay, we're good. We're chilling. Really sloppy, though. I need to get better. Need to do better. We got 3 assassins. Okay, so maybe they do all spawn. It's just 1 at a time. It's kicking the shit out of my hologram. Like to get a corrosive cloud down before they spawn. That way I've got the HP regen ready for my grog nozzle. Oh, should just have my infinity ready for Oni. I forgot he always throws a nade right off the rip. Don't get no. Alright. There they go. That is OP1, everybody. Oh, there's the text. Head on up the elevator, go turn this into Tannis, then we save quit, select OP1, get back here, and OP2 time. And there it is. Increase overpower to 1. Spider ants this time. They're getting real creative. I remember these spider ants here annoyed me to no end. I'm really happy I've got an inflammable bee shield this time around. I don't have to worry about it. Damn, loaders with droogs. Calm down, Sergeant Loader. Calm down. My God. What do you got now? Fucking corrosive droogs, man. Jesus Christ. Scorch, yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna do, man? You gonna catch me on fire? You can't. You literally can't do that. I'm impervious to flames, bitch. Well, this isn't good. RPG loader killed me, and the ion loader's blocking him. Yep, I'm dead. Wait. There's hope. There's hope. Oh my God, that was so close, man. Thank goodness. I've never been happier about the infinity pistol, man. Just imagine if I had to reload or something, that would have been the end of me. The end of my entire existence. I would have just cried myself to sleep. Okay, it's time for the OP2 boss fight. Not sure if it'll be any different than OP1 was. It's possible they'll send 2 at a time instead of 1 at a time, but who knows. Yep, 2 at a time. So we got Reed. No, it's not Reed. I don't even know what these guys are, but yeah, 2 at a time. Not too bad. There goes 2 of them. And down goes Watt. That is it. OP2 achieved. Turn it in. Got a Corinthian. Sublime Corinthian. I don't even know if I've ever heard of that sniper rifle, to be honest. But it's fire, so not going to help us out in the peak at all. And now we just rinse and repeat that for OP3. Damn, spider tank. I absolutely love when they send a spider tank because it takes up like all the mob spawns. They feel like they're going to be really difficult. And on other characters, they kind of are. But not Zer0. Not him. Another spider tank. What a blessed day, everybody. Oh, 2 spider tanks. You shouldn't have, Randy. You're such a nice guy. There they go. That means there should be very few real mobs here. My God, I hate getting drunk with the infinity pistol, man. It ruins everything. It really does. And surveyors are wigging. What are they doing? What are they doing? Holy shit, they're just like in the ground. Okay, that one fixed itself at least. We've made it to the boss arena for OP3. It was a little bit harder than the other 2, I'll admit. We might want to go get at least a new bee shield before we continue, but might be enough for OP4 at least. 3 at a time now. 3 assassins at once. I was wrong, it's still 2 at a time. There's just a shield surveyor thrown in the mix now. And I'm down. This might be the end of me, to be honest. Come here, Ralph. Never mind. I take out Ralph. No! No! What? How did you heal him that fast? I gotta kill you now. It's gotta be you, you son of a bitch. He healed him to full in an instant. I didn't know this. I didn't know shit could do that. I've never seen a loader get healed that fast. I swear to God. Yep, my God. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this second wind here. It's gonna take a miracle. Never mind. Never mind. I got a miracle. I'm just doing no damage to these guys on OP3. It's way different than it was at OP2. Only one left is Wreath. Let's take him out. There he goes. Alright, OP3 is done, and that's where I'm going to have to leave it off for this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please give me a like or subscribe. That would mean a lot. If you're interested in joining my Discord server, there'll be a link to that in the description below. We'd love to have you there. I also stream every week, Wednesday through Saturday, 10 p.m. through 1 a.m. EST, so you can come by those if you want to watch. I'd love to have you there as well. Last, but certainly not least, I want to give a massive thank you to all my channel members. You guys are absolutely wonderful people. Thank you so much for all the support. It really does mean a lot. But that's going to be everything. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see everybody on the next episode. Have a great day.